guys, how are you? This is Lovejeet Arora. So today we are going to start here ICSE class 10's chapter number 6. Okay, so this is your chapter number 6. That name is class as the basis of all computation. Okay, so here we will study about the object and classes. In this video, I'm going to tell you the meaning of access specifiers. Okay, so before going to study the access specifier, let's see there what exactly the encapsulation. You may be done this in the 9th class also, right? And in the revision section of class 10th. Okay, so there also you have studied this encapsulation. Okay, but here in this video we are going to start it with practically, because before that you have done it theoretically. Here I will tell you the real meaning of encapsulation. Okay, this is encapsulation. So encapsulation means wrapping data and function together in a single unit. Unit means we talk about class. Okay, so this thing is called the encapsulation. Take a general life example. For example, a capsule is there which we are consuming when we are sick, when we are ill. Okay, so this is the general life example. So here inside this capsule there are some powder. Okay, so there is some powder which is protecting it from the outsider interference. Okay, so the thing is that the capsule is there, the real life example. So the same capsule example if I'm taking with the encapsulation, in encapsulation means the wrapping of methods and variables inside a single unit. That unit is called the class. Why we are doing it? Because to restrict unauthorized access. Okay, we don't want that the outsider, any function, any class is there which are accessing the data of this class. We don't want that. Okay, for this thing we can say that this is called the encapsulation. If we talk about the object oriented programming concept, so there are pillars. So this is one of the most important pillar of object oriented programming concept, where it is achieving the data hiding. Okay, it is achieving the data hiding. Okay, because their encapsulation means here you can hide your important data there. Okay, because if for example let's take example, two classes are there. Okay, let me come back there. Okay, so two classes are there. Okay, so you don't want that this class data is having some important data. You don't want that particular data can be accessed by another class. Okay, you don't want that. So see there, this thing is achieved with the help of encapsulation. Here your data is safe inside this class. Okay, your variable, your method, everything is saved inside this class. Fine. Okay, so this is the thing that how we are achieving the encapsulation in object oriented programming concept, where your data is safe inside the single entity. That entity is called the class. Are you getting what I want to say? That single entity is called the class. Fine. So now if this class want to access the data of this class, for that what it has to do, it has to first of all declare the object of this class. With the help of object only it is able to access the data of that class. Without object declaration, nothing. Okay, it cannot access the data of that class. So other than that also we are having here access specifiers. Okay, we are having public, private, protected, all those access specifiers are there. So through that we can achieve there the encapsulation more properly, means to hide the data. Data is kept hidden which cannot be accessed directly outside the object, although it is available in the same program. Then also the object maintain the privacy of the data members. However, the changes that take in the method don't affect the other object. One definition is enough for that, that is wrapping data and functions together. So let's see now what exactly these access specifiers there. If I say that internal content of my class, that is access specifier, instance variable, class variable, local variable, constructor, method, member method. Okay, so all these we have already studied. You can check out my channel. Okay, you can check out my channel. There I have uploaded all the videos related to those. Okay, so in the above side also you will find there the I symbol. So through that also you can check out my instance, class, local, constructor and member methods, what exactly they are. In this video we are going to study about the access specifier. Let's do it. So if I talk about the modifier and specifier, what is the difference between both? Actually there is no difference if you are having C++ background. So in C++ we were saying this access modifier. Now we are working with the Java, so here these are called the access specifier. The same thing is given in your book. In your book that is mentioned that these are access specifier. So you also say that this is access specifier. Modifier is nothing. Modifier is a C++ word. Okay, so here we are having public, private and protected. Okay, 3 we are having access specifier. Let's study one by one. Now I'm introducing here one more new thing, that is default. That is what? That is default. Okay, so first of all, this is not a keyword. Like if I say that private, protected and public, these all are the keywords. These all are the keywords here. And default is also there, but that is not a keyword here. So what does it mean? If I'm asking to you what exactly this is, see here, if let me come so here see, access specifier, modifier. So we are having 3 type of there, and this default is what? Let's take example here. Let's take example here. This table is so much important. Hey guys, listen to me carefully. This table is so much important, which is visible to you. So that table is so much important, this green color, because here you will understand everything. You will understand each and every part of the access modifier, what exactly and how they are doing work. Listen to me carefully. If I'm talking about the same class, hey guys, listen. If I'm talking about same class, so that means here default means that will be accessible in the same class. In the private, if you are declaring your data members private, that is also accessible if that is in the same class. Protected also, okay, so that is also visible in the same class. Public also, that will be visible in the same class. Fine, so let's take example here. I'm giving you example. Okay, let's jump into the blue jay. So this is my blue jay. So for example, I'm creating a class, for example I'm giving name class A. Okay, so this is the name of my class. Fine, I have created here a class. So in this class, what I did, I just created here. Okay, let me change the name because I'm having one more class with the same name. Okay, I'm giving here name A only. Fine, so this is my class here. So what I try to say that this is my class here. Fine, you people understood. So now I'm coming back to that window. I'm showing you that again. Okay, so this was that is okay. So this is that is fine. So I'm showing you this again. So what I try to say that here, listen here, see what exactly given there is same class. What exactly? There is a same class. Okay, and default, yes, that can be accessible, yes, private also, protected also and public also. This exactly this is okay. So in the same class, please listen to me, this is in the same class. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm not writing here anything. This is what this is called the default. Okay, so now I can access anything. Anything means if I just want to access here this display method, so I can access it easily. What I have to do, I'm just creating here my void main. Okay, and let's create here our main method only. Okay, I'm declaring statically. Fine, so a is hey, what I have done there, let me run that. Okay, so I have to declare it integer. Fine, otherwise it will create an error. Okay, so now see there, this is what this is default, this is what this is default. If I'm declaring it public, okay, so that is also accessible here. Fine, so no syntax error. Okay, if I'm writing there protected, so what will happen? Yeah, this is also there is no syntax error. Okay, so if I am declaring it private, so private is also, there is no syntax error. What exactly is there? Exactly there is given that default means yes in the same class, yes in if it is private, yes if it is protected, yes if it is public. Okay, so for the same class we are having yes, 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 yes. Okay, so that means the accessibility in the same class, that is okay, fine. Okay, now we can take the example to understand this, that in the same house, एक ही घर है, there is a same house. So in the same house we need not to take the permission, even we can talk with each other simply without any restrictions, without anything. Okay, okay, so this we can take the example that all the members are living in the same house, they need not to take permission, okay, to talk with each other, fine. So this example we can take there. So now let's move to the next is there the same package. Listen to me carefully, I'm coming back there now. Now same package but a subclass. What exactly? Same package subclass. So if it is default, yes we can access it. Private, yes we can no, private no, not accessible. Okay, so protected, yeah, this is also accessible. Public, this is also accessible. We are having no here only. Let's do it practically. What exactly this is? Listen to me carefully. Same package subclass. Okay, so moving back to my blue J, same package, this is my package here, so many classes are there. So this is the name of my package, that is tech underscore queen underscore u. Okay, so now what I'm going to do there, this is my class here. I can declare here also a class. Okay, either I can declare here class or I can declare outside also a class. Extends, and which class I'm extending, this is I am extending. Okay, so there will be a syntax error, we have to make it. Okay, so display play, yeah. Okay, so this is a display, fine. So this is there, I have declared it private, so that's why there we are finding an error. This I want to tell you. So let's run this. So there is no syntax error. Guys, listen to me carefully. If I'm coming back to my window, here, look at here, same package, both the classes, this is class B and that is a class A. Okay, so this is class A and this is class B. So that means what we have done, we have just extended this class here. Guys, listen here, I'm taking one more slide here so you people will understand it more properly. Let me take the color. So now see, there is my class A. There is my class A. Okay, so now one more class is there, that is class B. Okay, so what I did, I have just extended this class. I am using here a keyword, that is extend keyword. Okay, that is extend keyword. Now this is called the inheritance. What exactly this is? Subclass. This is the subclass, that is the inheritance. This is my parent class. Let me take the color there. This is my parent class, this is my child class, that is inherited by this class. Okay, so this we have done here. This is my class B. I'm using the keyword extend and A. A means this class we have inherited in this class. Okay, so this we gonna do there. This we gonna do there because it is given there. It is given there. Same package subclass. Default is accessible, private is not accessible, protected is accessible, and public is also accessible. Okay, so now what we have done, this is default, because I'm not using here any keyword, anything means public, private, protected. I'm not using any access modifier, specifier there. Okay, so that is by default a default. Okay, so for example, I'm writing here public. Okay, so public is there, so I'm trying to do now. So there is no syntax error. Guys, listen, there is no syntax error. Okay, so let me change this. So now it is protected. Okay, so protected and public both are very much similar, only one difference is there that I will tell you. So I hope you people understood that this. Okay, so now I'm using there the last, that is what private. Okay, yeah, we are finding an error. Okay, so which error we are finding? Display has private access in it, so that's why we cannot access. For example, if another function is there, okay, so let's take example, void. Okay, so another I'm giving a name to this is another only. Okay, So I'm not doing here anything, I'm just printing something. Okay, so what we have done, so this is also a function here, fine. So I'm calling to this function now, this is what, another. Okay, so this is not a return type, nothing is there. Okay, so we have to remove this everything, है ना? Okay, so this also I'm using this only, fine. So see, what is the error? Yeah, it is the error here, I have not closed the curly bracket. Okay, so I can call to this, if I'm declaring to this also that private, so there also I will get an error. So private means that accessibility is only in the same class. Guys, listen, okay, so accessibility only in the same class, this is the thing that I want to tell you. Okay, so moving back, now we are coming to the next is there, same package non-subclass. What exactly? The same package non-subclass. Okay, so there the accessibility for default, yes there is. For private there is no accessibility, protected is yes, and public is also yes. Okay, so coming back to the program here, and so there are two classes in the same package but non-subclasses. So how we can access that? For example, I'm cutting this now, Control X. Okay, so let's run this. Yes, so let's make here one more class, that is my class B. Okay, so this is my class B, fine, I have created it. So now what I'm going to do, Control V. Okay, so let me change this. Okay, what I have to do, I'm not using here anything. So now let's run this, this also, let's run this. Another has a private access in A. Okay, so let me check the another. Yeah, it is private, I'm not using it private. So now let's run this here. It's taking time, huh? Okay, so now it will run. Yeah, so now see there what I want to say, let me show you back this window. Okay, so same package non-subclass. Listen guys, same package non-subclass, I'm coming back there. This is my class, okay, this is A and this is class B. They both are not accessing to each other, means they are not a parent class, there is no parent class, there is no child class. Okay, there is no inheritance that we are using. What we are doing in this class, see, I have created here. Okay, so this I am using here, I have to remove that first of all. Now I have to run that. Okay, so before that by mistake I have used their extend keyword. Now you listen, see, this is what, this is my class A, this is my class B. Okay, so they are not accessing to, they are not, I mean there is no parent class, there is no child class. Okay, so this is my class A, let me open this class A. So see there, class A. Okay, so I'm using here 1, 2 and 3 methods I'm using there. One more class I'm having here in the same package, that is class B. Okay, so what I have done, I have just declared the object of this class here in B. This is my class A. Okay, object of that class, object. Okay, so I'm calling to the function, another function, this one method. Okay, so now what if I'm not using here anything, so that is by default what, a default. Okay, I'm using here public. Listen guys, I'm using here public. So what will happen, there will be no any syntax error, no syntax error. Okay, fine. But now what I'm doing there, I'm declaring it private. So as we know that private is not accessible, so here is no syntax error. And if I'm going to run that, so it will create an error. Why? Because another has a private access in the class A. You cannot access that without thing is going to be done there. If I'm going to declare it protected, so that is also protected. Okay, so this is compiled, fine. So I'm going to compile that again. It is taking time actually. Control X and Control V again. So now, yeah, there is no error, fine. That means that protected is also working. Public we have already done. Let me write it again. Public, okay, public, private, protected, and default, that we have done when there is a same package but non subclass. Okay, these three we have done. Now I'm coming back there. And this is what different package in the different package subclass. What? Different package subclass. Okay, coming back there. So now I'm telling you how to create the package. Everybody listen to me carefully. How to create the package. This is my blue J. So I'm going to click on this edit. So clicking on the new package, fine. So here I'm writing the name of my new package. For example, I'm writing there new only. Okay, so this is the new package. So now it is created. Its color is this purple color. That is also a demo package. That is also a new package. I'm clicking there. So now this is also look like that only. This is my package, that is techqueen underscore u. Okay, and here also this is also, but this is another package, new package, fine. So now what I'm going to do, I'm creating here also a class. Let's say that here the class inner pack. Okay, so this type of class I have created there. I'm going to open that. So one thing you will find there, package new. So this is the inside the package new. Okay, so our question was what? Our question was that different package but subclass. Okay, fine. So I'm creating here a class, fine. Let me take the copy of this method only. I'm creating here, I'm copying this method here. Let me delete that. So coming back there, this is my, okay, here, okay. So I'm giving its name inner, what was the name of that? PACK, okay. Okay, so here also I have to change it, right? By the way, इसका कोई काम ही नहीं है यहाँ पर, right? So हमने cut कर ही दिया इसको, okay. So this is okay, fine, that is fine. So now I'm coming back there, where go up, and this is my class B. So this B is in this package techqueen u, okay, and this is in package new package. Okay, so now see there, this is my class B, this is my class B here. Okay, so now what was there, I'm coming back there, the subclass, that means we have to inherit one class. Okay, so what I did there, this is my inner pack class. So let's extend this class here. First of all, we have to write here one thing is import keyword, import, and what was the name of our package? Package was new, right? Okay, new dot star. That means all the classes which are inside this new, that we can be accessible by, that are accessible by, okay, that are accessible by this class. Okay, so we have to use their import new dot star. Okay, so what I'm doing there is also, it is creating an error and nothing will happen. Import, okay, so now I'm using here extend. Okay, extends, and what was the name of inner pack, PACK. Okay, so now this means this is my class that is inherited by this class. Okay, fine. So now what I'm going to do there, this method is there, B. Okay, B is the name of my class, so B object new B. Okay, so B and dot, what was the name of that method? Another method. Okay, so I'm calling to this method here. Okay, so another method, fine. So there is no syntax error. See here what I have done. See, one more thing you have to do, you have to declare this class also publicly, otherwise it will be accessed as a default. Okay, so if you are not using anything, so that will be considered as a default, but you have to put there public. Okay, so this I have done there. See, now listen to me carefully. I'm repeating everything again. So what I have done, I have just created a new package through this. So this is my package, another package, this is another package, two different packages are there. So in this package I have created a class that is inner pack. Okay, that is inner pack. Okay, so now in this package what I did, I have declared there two functions, display and one is void. Okay, void another. Okay, so this is not written type, so that's why I put there void. Okay, so now this is what exactly this about this class, that is the inner package. Okay, now what is this outer package? Here I am having a class that is B, so that B is extending to the class which is inside another package. Okay, which is inheriting to the another class which is in the another package. Okay, so now here I'm using a function. In this function I have created the object of this same class. So now that means inheritance means without the object I can access the data of that class also, which is in the another package. Okay, so now this is that class. So now what I'm going to do here, I have created the public keyword. So now there is no syntax error, there is no syntax error. Okay, fine. So this we have done. So now what I'm going to do, I'm not writing here anything. I'm not writing here anything, so that means it will be considered as a default. Okay, so here it is creating an error. Why? Because that is what, that is default. Okay, so I'm coming back there. What exactly is there? There is what, different package subclass. No, default is not accessible, private is also not accessible, protected and public both are accessible. Okay, so if I'm giving there a protected, okay, so no syntax error, and here also no syntax error. Okay, so it's taking time, so that's, oh wait, okay, so yeah, there is no syntax error when I am using their protected. Okay, let me take here public, that will be also okay. So if I am declaring it private, so obviously private means without. Okay, so private means that will be accessible only in the same class, not in the another class. Even it is in the same package or whatever, that is accessible only in the same class wherever you are using that private keyword. Okay, so that we understood when we are having what, different package but subclass. So now let's talk about the next thing is there. Listen everybody. Here we are having different package. What? Different package but non subclass. Different package but non subclass. No, yes. There is a biggest difference you will find there between protected and public. Where that means protected, that is not accessible outside the package when there is no subclass. Okay, so coming back to my blue jay, so here this was, we were having this class B. Okay, and here we were having the class inner pack. Okay, so now what I'm going to do there, I'm not extending that class. Okay, so that class is not going to be extend. So now what will happen there, so B. Okay, so because we know that there is no connection between class B and class inner pack, because both are in the different package. For this connection, what I'm going to do, I'm just creating the object of this class here, fine. Okay, so this is inner pack. For example, IP, I have given the function object name new and this. Okay, so I'm coming back there now. That is yeah, this is private, so that's why there is syntax error. Let me take here public. So public is there, I'm coming back there. Okay, so that is no syntax error. See here, I'm repeating again what I have done. There is package tech queen underscore queen u. Okay, so there is a class that is B. Okay, so this is my class B. Oh no, not this one. Yeah, this one class actually, sorry, by mistake I chosen that. Okay, so this is my class, that is B class. Okay, so what I have done, I have just import the package, that is what, a new package, that you know already, that you have already imported so many packages, IO package, util package. Okay, so this is my package I'm importing there. So star means that all the classes which are there in this package, so that are accessible, not this one actually, this one, right? Okay, all the classes are accessible. If I'm using here, there are 100 classes, so that means all the classes are accessible. But if I'm giving there the specific name, like if I'm just writing there that inner only, inner class, okay, so for example I'm writing there inner only, so that means that class is only accessible, inner pack. Okay, so that class will be accessible now, not other classes. Even you are using 100, 200 classes, it doesn't matter. Okay, the star means this only. Now I have created here class B. This is my method there. Okay, public static void main. I have created the object of which class, which is in the another package. Another package means this new package. Okay, so I have created the object of that class. Okay, IP is the name of object. So now through that object I'm calling to the method. Which method? Which is there, another method. Okay, so that is public, so that's why there is no syntax error. Okay, I'm going to declare it private. So private, that will create an error. I'm coming back there, so it is telling that this is private. Okay, so now I'm declaring it nothing, so that means this will be a default. Okay, so default, this will be a default, but here also it will create an error. Okay, so here also it will create an error. Why? Because that is default. Okay, so outside the package, if I'm showing you again that, so no, 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 yes, see there, no, no, no and yes. Okay, so coming back there, okay, so I'm giving here now protected. So this is also, this, there is no syntax error, but here we will find error. Okay, yeah, there is also an error because it has protected access in new. Okay, so this is, if I'm giving here public, so that will be accessible. There is no syntax error, fine. So I'm writing it again. Yeah, there is no syntax error. That means accessibility is only on with the public only. Okay, so see there guys, we have done all these things. Let me erase that. Okay, so see what we have done there. Same class, yes, it is accessible, default. Okay, same package, subclass, okay, same package, yes, it is accessible. Same package, non-subclass, yes. Different package, subclass, no, no. Okay, different package means in the other package, even it is sub or not, so that is not accessible. That is accessible only in the same package. If we talk about private, private is only with the same class. Other than that, there is no accessibility. If you are declaring any data members, any method, that is private, so that is not accessible outside that class. Protected means yes, 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 when there is different package and that is non-subclass, so that time the accessibility is not. So this is the one difference between protected and public. So here it will be yes. Okay, so public means that is accessible everywhere, even it is in different package, even it is subclass or non-subclass, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that we have done. So now these are the few things about that. Let's read that. Default means when no access specifier is specified. Okay, for a class, a method or data members, it is said to be having the default access modifier, that is by default. There is no keyword, that this is not a keyword, right? It will be considered as a default. Okay, so the data members class or methods which are not declared using any access modifier, that is having the default access modifier accessible only within the same package, that we have already studied here, right? That we have already studied there, that this is accessible only in the same package. If we talk about the outside package, another package, there is no accessibility for that. Okay, so now let's talk about the public. Okay, so public, that means the variable and method whichever you are declaring as a public. So that means everywhere, the accessibility is everywhere, outside the class, outside inside another package, even it is subclass or not. So that means accessibility is everywhere. Okay, public class method data members that we can declare public, that means it is accessible everywhere in the program. Okay, there is no restrictions on the scope of data members. Fine. So let's talk about now. We have already done this example. These are just notes. Okay. So private means the class members variable, whatever you are declaring. So outside of the visibility of class, that is not accessible. Fine. So if the class is scope is this much only, the curly bracket on close. So the accessibility of private is inside this only, inside these brackets only. Okay, so only visible within the enclosing class. Okay, so protected means only visible within the enclosing class and any subclass, even it is in outside of package also. Protected, let's do it again. Members with access specifier as protected can be accessed within the class itself, the subclass, the classes within the same package. Okay, but if the package is outside and the particular class is not the subclass, okay, then that time it will be not accessible. We have already seen the example. So these examples we have already taken. So I hope you people enjoy this video lecture series. So if there is any doubt, any confusion, please post your doubt in the comment section. So thank you so much guys. Meet you in the next video. Bye bye.